Thanks so much for joining us here on this Monday. I'm Brooke Hash. All new here at noon. Ford CEO is preparing the auto company for a Model T moment, and a big part will take place right here in Louisville. CEO Jim Farley introduced the new Ford Universal EV production line at the Louisville Assembly Plant, home to the next generation of electric vehicles. Ford will invest around $5 billion total and either create or secure nearly 4,000 jobs between Louisville and the Blue Oval Battery Park in Michigan. It is supposed to simplify production and ease operations within LAP while also allowing for a family of affordable electric cars. Farley said while other car companies continue investing in manufacturing overseas, Ford is invested in American workers and betting on Kentucky.
It is a bet. There is risk.
Farley said the first to come out of this assembly line will be a mid-size truck with room for 5, faster than Mustang twin turbo, and can power your home for 6 days. And the starting price, $30,000.
But we also believe EVs are the best product by far for the customers we're going after. You charge it at home, it's always ready in the morning, and you never visit a gas station.
Ford's touting the new EV truck is not only affordable at the beginning, but it's cheaper over the span of ownership compared to other cars. The first midsize 4-door electric pickup will be assembled at the Louisville Assembly Plant starting in 2027. Well, he is the man at the center of a home invasion, a family abduction, and a bank robbery investigation. And today he was supposed to face a judge, but we have learned this was not his first time, and that was the big talker over the weekend. 32-year-old Armand Langford is charged with kidnapping, robbery, and assault, and police say he is already admitted to all of it. He was originally expected in court over the weekend, but refused, and was originally scheduled to appear in court this morning, and that had to be pushed back later in the day as he once again refused to make an appearance. He's been here before in the courtroom. We quickly learned Langford was sentenced to 14 years in prison last year for a string of similar offenses, but he was released just after 5 months into that sentence. Our reporter Travis Breeze tells us how that all happened and what's next for Langford.
He was waiting for them to get the money out of the bank is when he stabbed her in the stomach.
Terror near Oxmoor Mall on Friday. Police searched for hours for a man who allegedly kidnapped 3 people and took them to rob a bank.
Please don't hurt me. Please do not do anything to my children. Please don't hurt me.
Brandon Strong said it was his wife and 2 kids who were kidnapped. His wife had to have surgery for a non-life-threatening stab wound. 32-year-old Armand Langford was arrested around 6 p.m. near the Best Buy by the Watterson Expressway. Langford was released early from custody almost 1 year ago for committing a string of very similar crimes. He was sentenced to 14 years in prison in February 2024. But after serving just 5 months at a halfway house where he could get treatment, Judge Jessica Green granted him shock probation. That's the argument that a person has been so shocked by their short time in prison that they will not reoffend.
Obviously, the judge felt extremely concerned that she needed to put some protections in place.
Carl Price is a former prosecutor and current defense attorney who looked over Langford's shock probation order with me. Green didn't just cut Langford loose into the community. Her order had 17 conditions, including that he get outpatient counseling and be placed on the highest level of probation supervision. This means his probation officer could have requested to meet with him and report back to the court twice a week.
It seems a little odd to me that you will see this type of activity that has been reported now with the bank robbery, kidnapping, somewhat holding hostage, etc., and nothing else since he was released.
Many people are blaming Judge Green, including Metro Councilman Anthony Piagentini, who said he will attempt to get her impeached for giving Langford shock probation.
Somewhere between the judge's order and today, somebody dropped the ball.
Price agrees someone miscalculated Langford's rehabilitation, but he didn't place it squarely on the judge. In Louisville, Travis Breeze, WHAS11 on your side.
Now, there have been past motions to give Langford a competency evaluation, but Judge Green never ruled him unfit for trial. We'll keep you updated. Police say a 15-year-old boy shot a gun multiple times near a bus stop on JCPS's first day of school. LMPD said it happened near Central High and Coleridge Taylor Montessori Elementary. Surveillance video from LMPD showed that teen with a gun walking in the middle of the road on Thursday. He's facing now 33 counts of first-degree wanton endangerment and 1 count of possession of a handgun by a minor. Police do not believe any students were being targeted and no one was hurt. LMPD did share a statement saying this reckless act endangered lives and will not be tolerated. LMPD remains steadfast in our commitment to protecting our community and holding offenders accountable. A beautiful start to the week, Matthew. Nice
yes.
Blue skies out there. It is hot, though.
Yeah, it is definitely hot. That's the tricky part of this. We got the beautiful conditions outside. Let's look at our camera, but yeah, it is definitely hot and humid to start out this Monday afternoon for you. Looking at our U of L Health downtown camera. Let's look at current temperatures right now. Already into the upper 80s, 87 degrees in Louisville, up to Scottsburg, 88, and even Seymour at 89 degrees. Those feel like temperatures, not as at least a difference much out there. We're still seeing those feel like temperatures into the lower 90s, and Shepherdsville 96 degrees. So definitely a hot and humid day to start off your work and school week. As look at those weather headlines, we're going to see some really warm afternoons on tap for you for this week, and some small shower chances will stick around. But we'll have some nice and mild nights ahead to cool you off as we head towards the overnight hours. Looking at our max HD radar, not much out there, but we'll like to see those summertime pop-up showers roll throughout the afternoon hours. Those dew points pretty much into the oppressive tropical range right now. 70 in Louisville, 71 in LaGrange, Scottsburg at 72. So it is just icky outside for this afternoon. As look at that hourly planner, we'll warm up into the lower 90s, back into 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. with a few isolated showers possible. And overall, just going to be a hot and humid day out there. And we'll continue those daily rain chances as we head not only for today, throughout the rest of the week as well. I'll be timing out what you can expect coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back over to you, Brooke.
Well, students and staff over at Breckenridge County Schools are back in class today for the start of the year. The district is made up of 6 schools and the Brave Academy, which is a grades 6 through 12 distance learning option. There are a little less than 3,000 students in the district, and Superintendent Nick Carter told us not to forget about those school buses and all that traffic before school.
Remind everyone that those buses are going to be back on the roads. And that, the summer months when the buses aren't running, it's easy to just kind of get out of the habit of seeing them. But we'll start seeing buses on the roads. I just want to ask everyone to be patient with our buses.
Students will once again receive free lunch this year. The district is, however, asking parents to fill out a household income form, which helps the district receive proper funding for all of its students. You can find that on the district's Facebook page. And just in time for back to school season, AT&T delivered 75 laptops to young students participating in Louisville's Evolve 502 scholarship program. We were there for that. We'll have much more coming up today in our 4 o'clock hour. It's a good reason to smile. And a series of public forums hosted by new JCPS Superintendent Dr. Brian Yearwood will continue this week. The goal is to create open conversations with parents within the school district. You can ask questions, share your perspectives, and gain a deeper understanding of the superintendent's mission and vision for JCPS. There will be more of these over the next few months. There's one on Tuesday at Valley High School that begins at 5:30, goes till 7, and then next Saturday at Male High School from 10 to 11:30 in the morning. All those events are free and open to the public.